What's going on, everybody? This your boy Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, and I'm gonna bring you today another Fight Night Champion video. I'm gonna put Mike Tyson against Evander Holyfield. Maybe Mike Tyson can get some revenge and some he get some satisfaction back from you know, how he was getting just exposed by Evander Holyfield in his big old dome. But as you can see, let me go back real quick. As you can see, my Mike Tyson, I've actually updated his ratings and everything, because I think EA was at a crossroads with Mike Tyson in this game, because, you know, I'm always under the impression that the boxers that they put in this game, they put them in when they were in their prime. You don't want to put a boxer in when they were past their prime. So I think some of their ratings they gave Mike Tyson was based on how he was viewed, or how he, you know, how he was towards the ending of his career in boxing. But I think really we should be celebrating Mike Tyson when he was in the prime of his career. So I've updated a few things on him. Let's just take a look. I didn't change too much. Matter of fact, I don't think I changed any. Yes, I did. On here, I did update his his chin. I didn't update his heart. I probably should have a little bit. Should have updated his blocking a little bit too, but you know. But in his athleticism, I gave him 100 strength, because, and I gave him 100 only because it's relative to how the game perceives what 100 is. Because as we know, Mike Tyson in his prime, number one, he was the most feared boxing in all of boxing. It doesn't matter what weight class it was. I mean, he was just feared in the heavyweight division, of course. I mean, he was very fast when he threw punches. And you know, his endurance, he didn't really go to many decisions in his career. So I mean, I didn't give him, I gave him his endurance at actually I gave his conditioning at a 96. So that's what determines the overall stamina loss for the, during the fight. And then I gave him a 93 just because he throws a lot of hard punches. So I kind of wanted to replicate that when you throw a lot of hard punches, you know, you're using a lot of energy. So I didn't want to give him a high rating on that to where it didn't really faze him to throw heavy, sharp, you know, hard punches. And his toughness, I gave him a 93. You know, that shows how well he can take a punch. I mean, he did get stunned sometimes throughout his career, but it was very, very rare. I probably could raise that up to about 96 if I wanted to, or 97. Reflexes, I gave him a 92. That determines, you know, how quickly he can return with the punch. So I think that's, in my opinion, I think that's pretty fair. And it's really hard to fight with Mike Tyson on this game, because his reach is very, very short. And we're going to continue to use the Cowboy Stadium that came with the DLC. But with Tyson, with the 71-inch reach, when he throws a hook, oh my goodness. I mean, the hook is so short. I mean, you darn near got to be kissing your opponent. You got to be within kissing distance of your opponent for them to get hit with your hook. So we're going to see how this works out. You know, I know that.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. We're alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
All right, nice Cowboy Stadium, big old jumbotron up there. So I know that Tyson is not known as a jabber and not known as somebody who throws straights. He's more or less hooks, uppercuts, hooker cuts, as you want to call them in this game as well. That's kind of what he's mostly known for, throwing those types of shots. But, you know, to really be successful in this game, to really close the distance, you're going to have to start with Tyson. You got to throw some jabs and some straights to kind of get in and close that distance. I mean, it's very difficult to get in throwing uppercuts and hooks with Tyson, especially when you fight somebody like Ali, who just continuously throws jabs and straights. And I updated my Ali as well, because they had him just rated ridiculously high, and I had to change. I had to nerf that down. So, all right, come on, let's go ahead and get right into the action.
Left hand scored by Evander Holyfield. Left to the body. Tyson's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect
Make sure you use your head movement, Tyson. He has great head movement. Another cue to watch out for when you're playing this game is when your opponent, if you're fighting the AI, when they start to hug you, they are actually they're suffering some damage. They're kind of stunned, but you don't get the stunned rating. I mean, you don't get that stunned screen. See, that's what I hate sometimes when the AI throws a bad punch. I mean, they jump back quick. They get that quick jump back. But anyway, see how he's not coming in and oh. Well, see, Evander Hill, he recovered really quick because he has a lot of heart. But you see now I'm getting shots in. Head movement. Some more head movement. So Evander Holyfield is covering up. Oh, he's hurt again. There we go. There we go. So you gotta, you know, EA did a nice job, and they really don't talk about it as much, but you gotta look at these little visual cues that you get from your opponent, even when you're fighting online. If you hit them, look at their face. You know, really pay attention to their face and the reaction that they're giving on their face. And also, you know, when you see that you start sticking punches and the punches are starting to land consistently, that means they're getting close to that stun stage. But you can't be reckless with your punches either. You have to be, you know, very careful on how you throw them, because, you know, as the AI will always do, they're going to get that either that perfect block or that perfect counter and hit you back. But my sliders, I got everything at default except for like the foul and the referee damage awareness, and then I also reduced the boxer physical damage a little bit, because sometimes boxers get damaged a little too early, and if I'd rather have. See, you can still damage a boxer early in the fight too, but you know damaging somebody there early in the fight.
Committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Right to the belt line.
See, this is how Tyson should be in the game.
Really on the mark with that over the top shot with the right hand. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Mike Tyson. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Tyson's combination.
See, I'm close. See, I'm closing the distance when I'm throwing that straight out there. Because with Tyson, I mean, if you fight with just the punches that he has power for, you'll never get in with that throwing hooks and uppercuts. You'll never make it. But you see my stamina. You see how much I'm losing in stamina when I'm throwing these punches. You can still get your combinations in. Watch this. I'm gonna try to throw a double hook combination. Okay, so Evander Holyfield maybe. I think I got him. He's see now. See, he's covering up and he's taking punches too. I'm getting through his guard. See that? Again, watching for those visual cues. That'll be the key to knowing how to make your attack on your opponent. If you see them holding up their guard and they're backing away, if you see them stop throwing punches, okay, I'm gonna come back at you. Then this is where you gotta be careful, because this is where the AI can get some cheap counters. Use my head movement. All right, now my stamina's getting low, so sometimes you can get kind of suckered in because you think you're doing really good. Now here's one thing I don't agree with. If I knock him down in a round, why does he get 9% recovery on his stamina? I think that should be taken into account. When you knock somebody down, their stamina recovery should have been half of what it was normally would have been. So he should have got about 4% of stamina rather than a full. I think for damage and that, you should get half of what you should have got if you got knocked down in a round. It doesn't make sense for him to have 98 stamina and I have 85, but I've knocked him down twice. But okay. He's holding on, so that's my cue. I know he's hurt. He's backing away. You gotta be careful when you throw your punches. Power shot, another power shot. There we go. See, I'm not somebody who tries to spam the power shot modifier, but you have to know when to throw them. And that's the best time to throw them when you see your opponent is stunned. And that's 3 knockdowns. And what's this, the 3rd round? If he gets up, he's probably going to get up. Yeah, he has. Oh, he's not going to get up. Good. So, there you go. Now, if I had the physical damage set to the default slider rating that it is, he probably would have a nice cut on him. But I think the bruising right there is good enough, especially for 3 rounds. But that is how Mike Tyson should be replicated in this game. He should have that type of, intimidation. He should have that type of power. And he should be able to get in and close those gaps like I did. So, of course, I knocked him down all 3 rounds. Domination. Let's see. And with the new update that's supposed to reduce punch accuracy, I think that's pretty decent. I mean, especially for a video game. You can't always expect realistic punch percentages because you're going to throw a heck of a lot more punches in a video game than somebody would be throwing in real life anyway. So I think for my total for the entire fight at a 58%, I think that was pretty good. So round 1, let's see, I had a 58% total. He had 56. Round 2, I had a 58% total. He had 41. And then 58. So I stayed pretty consistent with my connect percentage. And like I said, my sliders were at default for pretty much everything, even the punch accuracy. I may reduce that to see what type of effect it has, if that makes any difference. But anyway, that's how Mike Tyson should fight. I mean, if they're gonna, pump him up like they did on Fight Night Round 4, having him on the cover, but yet he was horrible to fight with. He had no chin. He got stunned very easily. It just wasn't fun to fight with Mike Tyson. But if you, long as you edit them, given the stats that I gave for me, based on my gameplay, I'm not saying my stats replicate real life stats of what it should be. I mean, because we really don't know what formula EA is using. But I think for my play style, I think the ratings I gave my Mike Tyson work. And as you've seen how the fight turned out, I think that's how a Mike Tyson in his prime would fight. And that's how he would dominate. And you see he dominated Evander Holyfield. Alright, that's your boy Mr. Lux. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please rate, comment. And if you're not a subscriber, please feel free to join. We have a good time on my channel. It's your boy. Peace.